Welcome back to another video. Today I'm reacting to the Russian Badger. I see many people react to this channel, so I might as well get into it. And also, tomorrow I'll be doing a Marvel Rivals video, a gaming video to be exact. If you're confused why I'm doing a gaming video even though I do a lot of reactions, because this is my channel and I do what I fucking want. Also, this is a reaction and gaming channel. My first video was a gaming video, so yeah. I did a community post on watch about it. So, all right, let's get this on. Let's get. All right, let's get on with it.
Killing children is obviously wrong, but what if they're invisible?
It's still fucking wrong.
Does that change anything? That's still unethical, right? In a video
it's still unethical. What the fuck?
Game, we're not talking about real life here, but it's a hard question to answer. Killing a child in a video game, obviously unethical. Like, if I pulled this trigger right now and blew little Timmy's head off, of course that's morally wrong. I'm not gonna do that. But if little Timmy was a ghost and invisible, would that change your mind?
Hell no, it's still a fucking child.
Ghosts even technically be killed if they're not living in the first place? Like,
wait, he's a ghost, so I guess that the boy will.
Baldur's Gate 3, for example, doesn't let you kill children. Unless the children are goblins, in which case you can exterminate them immediately.
Fuck goblins.
Is that morally okay? I was forced to answer this question while making my most recent video on a game called Active Matter, where there are screaming, invisible ghost children that will attack you with books, and even though I can't see them, they are...
Oh, they're gonna have to die. If they hit me with the bug, I'm doing an uppercut.
Definitely children. Only a child would think that throwing a book at somebody holding an AK-47 and a flamethrower is a good idea. Fallout doesn't let you do it, Red Dead doesn't let you do it, but Active Matter does. And if you'd like to hear my answer along with a whole lot of other weird questions, you can see the full-length video by tapping right down here. I killed him with a flamethrower. Killing children is
Okay, what the fuck? Okay, I might do the same here. I might do the same in the game.
By far, the coolest piece of technology that I own are these gloves right here that track exactly what your fingers are doing in real time. And I own a lot of cool technology, man. Like, see that suit right there? That's a $30,000 onesie that I regularly fart and sweat in like a pig. And before you ask, it would be stupid for me to take off the whole suit, fart, and then put the whole suit back on. Do you know how much time that takes? But these gloves are the coolest thing that I've ever purchased with money for two main reasons. Three main reasons. One, they save me a ton of time on animations because I don't have to do this manually. I can just put on the fingers and do what I want my fingers to do, and the computer's like, yeah, I get what you're saying, I can capture all that data. Number two, it has shown me how beautiful the human hand is when it moves. Like, just think about when you're fist bumping somebody or shaking somebody's hand or slapping somebody in the face, your fingers are doing this.
I'm so distracted by the animation. What the hell?
Inside of your body. That's crazy. What's the best part about these gloves is that when people come over, I like to say that they're X-ray gloves that can see the bones inside of your hand.
It is kind of anatomically accurate.
And exactly what's happening to them in real time. When really it's just data. This is just data. Rotation data, translation data that is attached to a little skeleton model. That's all it is. They're not X-ray gloves. But I like to push it and be like, man, your bones might want to get checked out by a doctor. I think you might have like osteoporosis or something. Your knuckles are a little busted. And then they'll push me on it. They'll be like, wait a minute. How does that technology work? How do you have an X-ray of my fingers in real time? Like, is this technology bad for my hands? And then I have to politely correct them by saying, this isn't technology, this is magic.
Did he just throw a fucking middle finger?
Work? How do you have an X-ray of my fingers in real time? Like, is this technology bad for my hands? And then I have to politely...
Yep, he did. He flipped us off. Motherfucker flipped us off. Oh my god.
Correct them by saying, this isn't technology, this is magic. By far...
Stupid clanker.
Whoa, that's very unkind.
I don't care. Why should I be nice to something that isn't alive?
Are you alive?
Buddy, being undead and being alive is basically the same thing.
How would you feel if I called you a clanker?
A clanker? This is solid bone, buddy. Nothing but milky calcium created in God's image.
Calcium's a metal.
What?
Calcium is an alkaline earth.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, fucking the calcium, yep, it is.
Metal, which makes you just as much of a clanker as him.
Why are you saying him like he has rights? I thought us bone brothers were sticking together.
You don't think there's even a tiny chance he could be sentient?
No, I don't think a big tin can that runs on electricity can feel things. Thank you very much.
I run on electricity and I can feel things.
You're really starting to piss me off, buddy.
Electrolytes are just rocks in your blood that carry an electrical charge.
Yeah, but...
No, but Yes, it's kind of confusing to explain it
But
actually.
he's full of bundles of wires that transmit information.
I'm full of bundles of fibers that transmit information via my central nervous system.
So you're metal, you're electrical, you're full of wires, and you're a meatbag.
Not the kindest word at the end there, but yes.
Hey man, I'm really sorry. I think I'll stop using that word now.
What word?
Motherfucker just proved the point.
Stupid.
Motherfucker just proved the point.
Where's your
By far.
Why did I?
Where's your wife? The wine cellar, 2 bottles deep. Where's your kids? Top of the stairs, second door on the right. Where's your safe? In my office. Combination is on a sticky note. Where's your air fryer?
Oh, anything but the air fryer. Anything but the air fryer, motherfucker.
What? Where is your air fryer? You really got all 3 of my guys? You have 4 security guards, and one of them is a woman. I can't believe you would do that to a woman. The I in DEI stands for inclusion. If we can't discriminate in hiring, we can't discriminate in home invasions. Now stop stalling. Can we just skip the air fryer? You can get an air fryer for like 80 bucks. What is wrong with you? Come on, I just reached like 1,300 fries, and now I've got all the best crusty residue of fat and crumbs that can perfectly season anything I put in there. And
Look, that is a good. That is a good as air fryer.
that's worth your family. Dude, I could stick a bike tire in that thing and it would come out tasting like a Michelin star meal. You know what? This is so sad. I'm just gonna take the safe and leave the air fryer. Hold up. What about my security team? They're still
dead.
toast. If I violate my company's DEI policy, they will literally shove my head in an air fryer. Where's your wife? The wine
Okay,
cellar.
then.
YouTube keeps stealing my money, but I think I found a way to outsmart them. And let me explain. YouTube loves to unfairly demonetize and age restrict my videos. This absolutely kills the momentum of a video because YouTube stops recommending it in their algorithm, which means I miss out on views and thus money. Like my
I better get my fucking money when I reach 1,000 subscribers. YouTube, I better get my fucking money.
Marvel video was restricted for sexual content after showing a certain Venom emote, even though there are thousands of videos on this site showing the exact same thing that are fully monetized and unrestricted.
Damn, YouTube is a hypocrite. Everyone knew that. Everyone fucking knows that. YouTube is a fucking hypocrite.
Appealed it, they rejected me, so I had to start crying on Twitter so Team YouTube would look into it, and they finally lifted the restriction manually after 24 hours of missed revenue. But I think I've come up with the solution. Mod everything. Like I just made a video on a zombie game, and to make sure I didn't get stomped by YouTube, I literally modded all of the zombie women out of the game. I swapped out this woman with Dallas from Payday 2, sound effects included.
Oh my god, YouTube is a fucking hypocrite. Now I can't see zombie titties now.
I'm dying! And I modded this woman into the Green Goblin. No, I am not kidding. I even hand-painted the
Wait,
textures
really?
myself. If you want to hear the details of
damn.
the whole story, you can click the video link right here.
Nope.
I accidentally got an actually Venom emote into Marvel Rivals, and I'll tell you how. So I was fooling around with Venom's jaw in Blender, making what are called shape keys. Ordinarily, when you're animating a character, you grab one of their bones, you move it, and that moves the skin of the character. Animation. Wow. Now shape keys skip the bones and allow you instead to animate with sliders. Take your default character, smush his face any way you want to, then you can use a slider to animate in between your default and your smush. They're great for smiles, blinking, that kind of thing. So I made a bunch of these shape keys to more
Holy shit, that's really fucking convenient. Maybe I should do some animation.
easily animate Venom's face, like underbite, overbite, and tweeted out how goofy his jaw was to work with. The tweet blew up with a bunch of likes and 2 million views with a response from a guy named DJ Sohn. Actually...
Actually, we are Eddie Brock and Venom.
we are Eddie Brock and Venom. And it ended up spreading around the internet so much, it became an official emote in the game.
Oh damn! You're. Oh my god! He's the animator of the actually Venom emote.
To make things
oh my
even
god.
cooler, I actually know the artist that made it, the talented Joshi. Joshi? Incredibly weird, but squishing Venom's face and posting it on Twitter led to a permanent addition to the game. But I guess that's what happens when you do stupid things on the internet. Actually, I accidentally...
And it's pretty fucking funny.
Punching somebody in the face in a video game is a marvel of software engineering, and I'll tell you why. You see, the people that make movies and games constantly need characters smacked around, whether it's a punch, an explosion, a fall, you name it. And they have 3 options for making this happen, which is to hand animate it, which takes a ton of time and money. It's also really difficult to do in a believable, realistic way. Like, I can't do this. This is pathetic. Motion capture it, which is quicker, cheaper, and very realistic.
I guess I guess the people do the motion capture.
But you
more,
can't
I guess.
mocap everything. Like, you can't mocap a real human being jumping off a bridge onto concrete without broken bones and lawsuits. Like, yeah, sure, I would capture the motion, but I would also die. Which is where the magical third option comes in, physics software. With my personal favorite being one you've never heard of, Endorphin. Red Dead, GTA, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings all use or used this one magical program for simulating characters getting tossed around with a technology called dynamic motion synthesis.
Holy fucking shit, that's kind of cool.
Dumb as a rock, so it's basically using a bunch of fancy math on a computer to simulate how a character would move in various situations with bones, muscles, joints, weight, gravity, momentum, balance, the stuff that makes something look and feel real. And this software is stupid simple to use. You can use force to fling characters around, add objects that they can realistically interact with, change the environment from ordinary ground to slippery ice if you're filming a fight scene on a frozen lake. You can even add behaviors like jumps and fetal positions to make the physics even more believable with.
Good, these are fucking convenient. These animations are fucking convenient. What the hell? Oh my god. Maybe I should do some animation
realistic
myself.
human instincts. And at the end, you're left with unique, inexpensive, safe, believable, and most importantly, beautiful animations. Sadly, Endorphin is entirely abandoned software because the parent company Natural Motion was bought by Zynga for $527 million in 2014, and they pulled the plug. Now you can only access it on sites like the Internet Archive. You can access it on the Internet Archive. But on the bright side, Rockstar's use of it in the late 2000s eventually led to their current engine for physics called Euphoria, which is even more advanced and still used to this day. And the greatest thing about Endorphin is that it's not only easy and intuitive to use, but easy to export your animations out of. Because there's no shortage of physics simulation in modern programs like Blender, but so much of it is so hard to use, so time-consuming, or just so hard to move between programs, it's a massive headache compared to the god-tier simplicity of Endorphin. I thank my
Oh my god, I'm having a headache just by this.
lucky stars every day that Endorphin exists and that my buddy Vlad introduced me to it, who is a god, by the way. You should check him out. It's the kind of thing that reminds me that Isaac Newton was right and that we're all standing on the shoulders of giants every day with the technology we possess. So the next time you're watching one of my videos and you see some guy get smacked up in the air with 1,000 tons of force, you know the magical software that made it all happen.
Nice. Alright, time for the popular ones. Alright, here are some of the popular videos of Russian Badger.
You're bulletproof? He's bulletproof. How do you know he's bulletproof? Yeah, but that's just 9mm. Everybody's bulletproof to 9mm. That's a .357 Magnum. Okay, I get it. He's bulletproof up to 45 calories. Stop shooting him. I get your point that he is bulletproof. Where did you even find a functioning flintlock? Here's the question. What do you want me to do? I'm a medic, not a sorcerer. I can't just sacrifice an NPC.
Shooting him. He just fucking waved, and how did he get a critical hit?
You're gonna run out of calibers eventually. What if you didn't use bullets? What if you just punched him in the face? Really, really haymaker hard.
Yeah, sometimes the game logic makes 0 sense.
Bruh. Alright, that'll be $87,423.18, and you can leave me a tip right on this tablet.
Fuck you! Yep.
What are they doing over there? I don't know. They just keep saying random words, then this noise goes off like...
Nope, I'm not risking
I've heard of this before. It's called fonk. Fonk? That's a real word? Fonk? Yeah, apparently it's music from like 80 years ago in 2023 that people used in short-form videos. They called that music.
People still use this, actually. People still use funk as short-term and background music.
I mean, yeah, it goes insanely hard. That's not music, that's noise. Well, according to this, it was played because creators wanted people to not just hear their words, but feel their words.
Something like that, but also make stupid music over stupid words.
Feel their words. I think I get it, so just say some random nonsense and we'll do one. Okay, I don't believe in human rights.
Nope.
You know, I think I get it.
I'm not risking shit, I'm not risking copyright.
I get it now. Those are some of the dumbest words I've ever said, but with that music afterward, you feel it. It just makes the words so compelling. You try now. Just say the stupidest thought on your mind. Communism
Suck on these nuts.
was actually kind of tight.
Nope.
How does that work? How do I...
Yep, if you're wondering if I'm going to do this a lot, yes I am, because I'm not risking fucking copyright.
I automatically agree with you when that music plays. I thought you said it was noise, not music. This isn't just music, this is art. Now play it again. What are they doing? Are the napkins free?
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Funk music is really fucking dope, though.
Yes, sir, the napkins are free.
But like how many are free?
As many as you need to finish your meal, sir.
But what if I need like 480 napkins? Are they still free?
Sir,
What about the soap in the bathroom? Can I just crank out like 80 pumps and take it home?
Do you need 80 pumps of soap?
I might even take some toilet paper.
Sir, your usual order here is 16 McDoubles.
Yeah?
And you eat here twice a day.
Uh-huh.
So you can afford 32 McDoubles a day, but buying a bar of soap is just out of the question.
That's not the point. I just want to know where you draw the line between free and not free.
Okay, imagine if every customer took hundreds of napkins and 80 pumps of soap home. Does that sound fair?
No.
Yeah, it sure does. So if you're not
No, the fuck it doesn't.
gonna stop me, I'm taking the straws too.
Oh my
Did
god.
that guy just rob us?
No, I already dialed 911. He
Oh,
won't even make it to his car.
You call this resisting arrest?
damn. That was fast.
We call this a difficulty.
Calling a SWAT team over napkins. Did they show up for free?
Nope, shut the
Excuse
fuck
me.
up.
Excuse me. Are the napkins free? Wait a second. Where am I? The server of weird superpowers. Server of weird superpowers. Why are you floating? That's my superpower. I'm always 3 inches off the ground. That's not a superpower. I never take fall damage.
That's technically flying or floating, but kind of fucking stupid
And
too.
it's impossible for me to trespass because I never step foot on private property.
By technicality, it is.
Alright, what about that guy? Every time he chugs a bottle of ketchup, he gains 10% speed, and it stacks. It stacks? Yeah, we're trying to make him the fastest man on Earth, but he keeps passing out after the 4th bottle.
Oh my god, I will puke too if I drank that so many of that ketchup.
What about him?
man.
Brady Fazbun. Every round in his mag is blank, but the last one's explosive. I'm starting to believe you. These are weird. These aren't even weird. That guy has unlimited spawns of the Halo 3 rat. How is that useful? Do you know what the word unlimited means? Fair point.
Oh, okay. The rats. Oh,
If you want
God.
useful, she has a 99% critical hit chance on Tuesdays while holding an empty beer can.
God damn, I'm blinded.
How'd she do that? It's Tuesday. Yo, why you purple? That guy can remove your source textures when he feels threatened. Hold up, if I'm here, what's my superpower? You can reset the server if you squeeze your hand too hard. Wait a second.
Oh, fuck.
You lost an F-35? I lost an F-35. Where? What do you mean, where? I just told you I lost it. You can't be any more specific. The ground. It's on the ground. You want me to tell my squad to look on the ground, possibly in the air, possibly in the air. How does that happen?
God.
Look, I was eating my double cheese Goliath with extra cheese. Then I got thirsty, so I mixed myself some gamer fart. Gamer fart?
Gamer what?
Guacamole gamer fart.
Oh, G Fuel.
9,000, use code BADGER for 10% off at checkout. Now let me finish. Okay, as I was shaking it, a light popped up on the dash that said pilot deemed unnecessary, ejection imminent. Then I wake up on the ground. You were having a cheese Goliath and gamer fart in a $100 million aircraft. No, I just said it was a double with extra cheese. Do you even know which direction you were flying? No, I don't. So this thing could be headed for Las Vegas, if I'm lucky, or it could be headed for the World Trade Center. No, it does not have the fuel to make it to Manhattan. What's that sound I'm hearing on your end? It's the sound of me answering my own question. You can turn your radio off.
No, it was the goddamn the jet. Alright, if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and help me reach 1,000 subscribers, and comment down below which of these was your favorite, and stay tuned for the Marvel Rivals video. Alright, that is y'all.